So to do the outside leg line, line 2, works really nicely to sit next to your partner and to use your feet. So it's nice to pin the foot with your leg that's underneath, and you turn your foot to the outside and hook your instep around your partner's ankle for a little backstop there, for a little stability on the foot. So start off just covering the foot. My foot is really soft and I'm just holding nice position there, just letting some energy flow. I'm really comfortable. I'm leaning back on my hands and getting ready to use my heels on the lower outside, on the lower leg, outside line 2. So I'm holding my foot against the line, and the other foot I'm just flexing, pulling back on the heel slightly, which deepens the pressure. And I just work my way up and down the lower leg. So I'm rolling the leg up, getting my heel into position, and then pressing. And up again. So we do the lower leg a few times. This time we definitely want to stay on the lower leg because we don't want to keep changing our foot position. When we get ready to do the upper leg, we have to go through a little two-step transition. And the way we do that is we lift the foot there, put this foot under the knee, change. Now my leg is acting as a bolster under her knee, and instead of the foot going out that way, I'm turning the foot inwards, so I'm not actually on the knee joint, but I'm supporting the knee. So now we work up the outside of the upper leg, and that's all along the IT band, the iliotibial band, and that is often quite tight in people, and there's often a lot of energy that's just stuck there. And it's nice to be able to hang out and just let that energy bleed off. It's like opening a little faucet, little valve there, and letting it go. So again, I'm flexing my underside foot, the foot that's below the leg, and that pulls the thigh against my upper leg. So to begin with, my pressing foot is very soft. I'm using the instep, and I'm trying to apply as broad general pressure as I can, because it's very easy to go very intensely, too intensely if you don't watch out. But I keep the rocking motion, nice little rhythmic shake there, keep the energy moving, and I keep moving my foot. Now you'll notice that I actually take the ball of my foot and go a little bit down, kind of fetch that muscle, roll it up, and then bring the instep of my foot, and then apply a little bit of pressure. So easing my way up and down, outside line 2. You can also use the heel to deepen the pressure, or the ball of the foot. So once I get to the hip, past the sensitive IT band, then I like to slide my foot out from under the knee, and now do a little paddle pressing with both feet, and working my way up around the hip bone here. And there are many points there that seem to be just quite inviting your foot, your heel, the side of your foot to connect and release pressure. Also, I actually go in under the hip. up a little, and then I can work the side of the gluteus muscles over there like that. Nice little rhythmic rocking. And now working my way up to the side body. And going up beyond the leg using the instep of my foot. Just lightly holding the arm for stability so that the torso doesn't move across the mat. Keep my foot there. Seems like it needs to be there for a little longer. And I use a very soft foot as I go up the side body. Pressing very gently on the ribs. And when I come up into the armpit area, very gently place my foot, all of my foot right into the armpit. Little bracelet around her wrist and give a little tuck, getting a little adjustment in the wrist joint. Pressing a couple more times, very systematically working my way back down the side body. And then this is a good place that I can even give the kidneys and the adrenals a little pressure by sliding my foot in under her, under the lower ribs, and actually flexing my foot underneath her and pressing the top of my foot into the bottom of the back muscles. And still working some of these points. You can feel this nice little valley there where the side of my foot fits in. Also, when it gets intense, I like to instruct them to actually imagine that they're breathing in through the point where it feels most intense. So in fact, visualizing that perhaps here on the IT band, there's a breathing hole and they're taking the air in and out through there, which helps to move the life force, prana, the chi, or the lom as they say in Thailand. And just continuing my way down outside line 2 now, on the upper leg and back down to the lower leg. And then I like to end off with a little flourish with the foot. Just working your way all the way down the leg line. Very soft foot, just using the instep, sweeping down the whole line.